All right, guys, we are going to dig into this divine masculine's energy, and I'm going to try to do it without cracking too many smiles. I am blushing. I am feeling the energy of like tenderness, okay? So I'm hearing that like someone's thoughts of you are extremely tender right now. And the word tender really stands out because it feels like a mixture of you could be a very tender woman, divine feminine, and you two are so opposite from one another. It's like you're very tender and dainty and elegant, and he is this like big kind of energetically, I don't know, I just keep getting a big burly man or somebody who is really rough around the edges, and they almost have to tippy toe around you, or he finds himself wanting to be tender with you, and that's not something that he's used to, not even intimately, not even romantically, but you are the woman that brings out a side of him that really truly wants to be romantic. I keep getting someone like putting someone's hair behind their ears or moving their hair away from their face. So like I said, tender, like divine feminine, you are like a beautiful little tea set or a beautiful little teapot. You could even have like feline energy where just sitting pretty. That's why I said feline energy. You could just sit there and look pretty and someone just cracks a smile. Like maybe you have a divine masculine who's either very stoic, they're very serious. It's weird to say this, but they don't laugh a lot. Or it might be hard to get them to laugh, or they have a dry sense of humor. But when they're around you, they can't help but want to be tender, okay? So I just feel a man here who is deeply falling in love with you. And the thoughts are sensual, yes, but I more see somebody who pictures making love to you. Maybe they've never made love to a woman before, and they picture what that would look like, okay? And I know that sounds absurd, but I really do feel like when it comes to intimacy or even like sensuality, they've never had a slow, tender moment where, you know what it is? It's because you have to really be in love with someone to make love to them, okay? I feel like he's never really experienced being in love, therefore intimacy was usually just about the act. But when it comes to you, there is so much more that goes into it, okay? Body, mind, and soul. I'm seeing like the 3 candles when they're with you because they genuinely care for you or love you. Making love to you naturally feels electric, okay? So I'm going to explore his heart space a little bit and just see what's coming up, what's going on, what are your thoughts about, why are they so tender towards the divine feminine right now? Okay, so we have addictions are affecting your romantic life. I'm not getting this in a bad way, only because the energy feels very tender. It could be that somehow you are their addiction. And I'm also getting like the words starved when I said you are their addiction, because I feel like someone has not been intimate with anybody else in a really long time. Ever since they've been with you, it's like their entire world has changed around what intimacy means. Like, this could even be somebody who is healing from certain types of addictions when it comes to intimacy, for example. They're preserving themselves, or they're not looking at it in the same way. And this could be why somebody is craving to be with you or spend time with you, because they can't do the thing in the same way anymore. They can't look at it in the same way anymore. And it's just not the same. I feel like squandering your energy, that has been the biggest realization for him. I feel this like overwhelming sensation of just needing you and wanting you. Okay, many of you might even be in this energy of nervous to communicate with them because of how strong and loving the energy feels. It's like all of a sudden it's giving you cold feet or it's making you nervous, but I'm seeing that this is someone who wants to give this a chance, or they want you to give this a chance. And I keep seeing, guys, like this is a man who wants to see you in the physical. Okay, I don't know if it's something funny about the month of June coming up, but check out the last few readings about just needing to be with you in the physical, or I need to see you again, or I need to fly into town just to be with you, because I feel like that's what's going to help you guys to maybe give this a chance, is if you, it's strange to say this, but making love to one another again helps you remember, or It's like somebody can't do without you. Yeah, separation. Maybe that's why they're asking you to give this a chance, because someone's come a long way. They've given something up, and I really do sense that it's intimacy. And I can't throw the word out there as much as I want to, guys, because of, you guys know what I mean. But I really do feel like this represents a masculine who has changed their perspective on lovemaking. Okay, the separation has taught them that, like, if it's not you, I don't want to be with anybody else. And maybe Divine Feminines, a lot of you know exactly the feeling that I speak of, because a lot of you have been celibate for quite some time. I feel like your Divine Masculines, they have no choice. There's no other direction to go. And it's like the energy or the enthusiasm to even be intimate with somebody else, they don't even want to put efforts into doing those things. The only thing they want to do is give this connection a chance between the both of you. When they think about the Divine Feminine, what's on their mind? Especially for those of you who have these like physical, like union energies coming up. Yeah, we have the Emperor. Somebody's putting their crown on. Somebody has grown. They only have the desire for the Empress. I feel like everything else is boring, or it's a bother. They can't be bothered with it. Somebody can't be bothered unless you're talking to them. Like, they're shutting themselves down from the world. Like, if you guys aren't in communication, they don't want to hear about it. They've locked themselves away, or even locked their energy off from other people. Okay, this is someone who is wise about healing some kind of codependency. And I feel like Divine Feminines, you might have been the ones to trigger that. Okay, when it comes to giving this a chance, what's your masculine plan on doing in order to experience this tender moment? Let's see what fell onto the floor. Okay, so getting to know each other. And that's why I feel too in this message, guys, that giving this relationship a chance, you're going to see a different side of your masculine. Okay, a tender side of them. And that's because you're a tender woman. And I feel like at the end of the day, you forced their hand. If they were coming across very maybe cold in the beginning, maybe there was a big focus on spending time together and the intimacy, but when they actually got to know you, it's not as easy as just being with you. Like, I'm hearing J. Cole just hit it one time, one time and be through with forever. Like, somebody really loves you. They thought that they were going to come into this with just this kind of codependent energy, that addiction type of energy, because your sensuality too, Divine Feminine, it's very potent, but also very healing. It's like, ever since they've been with you intimately, they have a respect now for like that sensual energy within them, and they don't want to share it with anybody else. You have someone feeling like they want to slow down now and sit down, have coffee, get to know you, like, the old-fashioned way. You're turning this man into a gentleman, and that's why I kept picking up on the words tender. Okay, because you're a tender woman, and you might be like this beautiful traditional woman as well at heart, where old morals and values and traditions mean something to you. You expect him to court you properly, and this is all coming from him getting to know you. Some of them, they could see the way that you carry yourself, the way that you live. Like, there is something very slow moving about your energy, but it's so strong. Like, it was enough to stop them in their tracks as well, even when it came to exchanging intimacy. It was this long drawn out process, but you have somebody who, they were willing to be patient, and they're still willing to be patient. And I think that if you guys have gone through a time of separation, there's a huge confirmation here that they haven't been able to be intimate with anybody else. And at this point, it's not even about that. It's about spending time with you. Like, I just want to sit with you and be with you in person. I just want to talk with you. Can I talk with you? Okay, you have somebody really wanting to continue to get to know you, and maybe even possibly coming in with this energy of like, will you just give this a chance? Can we see where this goes? I don't know. Let's see what the Divine Feminine is up to. What do you have going on in your own life, Divine Feminine? Right now, you're in your own world. You're being guided by your ancestors right now. I feel like if you guys have gone through some kind of separation cycle, you've come a long way you've brought them a long way as well. And something about this card tells me that you stood strong on your traditions or values, and your ancestors or your guides are very proud of. I just feel like how far you've come, but how far you've made this divine masculine come, because I just keep seeing like a tender heart. A blue heart could be very significant to many of you. Look out for that synchronicity. If this is your divine masculine, like this is going to be somebody who is eager now to make attempts to spend time with you, but it's going to be quality time, revealing vulnerable parts of themselves and where it is they're at and what made them hold back before and what might have affected the trust within the connection. And I'm also seeing revealing all, like certain things, like all is not that it seems. So get prepared for intimate moments, okay? Somebody is going to come in and genuinely ask you to give this a chance. And if you do decide to give it a chance, you're going to see, again, I feel like how far they've come or how much they've worked on things while being apart from you. Okay, it's very beautiful and romantic. Okay, just really wanting to show up and show you. All right, so that's what I have for this quick check-in, guys. Do check out the membership sections if you guys love the romance readings. And if you guys would like a personal session with me, you can find me over at hipsy.com. I've got the link in the description box. Happy Saturday, guys. I'll catch you in the next check-in.